Hey, ARESxGOD here, and it's time to talk about slime. And honestly, this episode felt like a lot of reveals. The scales have started to become much bigger world scales, governments getting involved, demon lords, the church, somebody kind of seeming to be the mastermind behind all of the conflicts that have been going on. Rimuru being honest with his allies, with everybody over there. So much stuff have happened this episode. A lot of dialogue, not a lot of action. Some comedy stuff again with Fuse, and the reactions were priceless. But we have a lot of stuff to talk about in this episode, so let's get into it. Now, right at the beginning, we get this Lubelius Inner Sanctum and one of those Harlequin Alliance, if I remember their name correctly, Laplace being in this case, try to infiltrate in, but he gets stopped by seemingly a vampire who almost kills him, but he survives because he's a slimy clown. And this was a bit of a surprise, because while he was giving his report about what happened, it pans out and the one he was reporting to is Yuki, the grandmaster that helped Rimuru with the students, everything. So he's apparently evil. So yeah, that's a big reveal. Honestly, he was also probably the one that manipulated Hinata and the church, but I'll get to that towards the end of the episode while we go through it with everything that happened. Now, in the room was also somebody very important, a demon lord, Kazarim, who now has a homunculus body, a female body. Laplace was taking jabs laughing at that fact. But apparently he's back after 200 years, and he has a connection with Leon. Could Leon be the one that defeated him because he wants to get some revenge against him? Leon being the one that kidnapped Shizue with Ifrit and everything that happened in season 1, and Rimuru still needs face to face with Leon. I don't know, I feel like there's something more with Leon. I can't place my finger on it, but hopefully we're gonna, moving forward with everything that has happened this episode, we're finally gonna get more about Leon. But yeah, the vampire also that killed Laplace, they suspect is a demon lord, also demon lord Valentine, who's back in the day was on par with Kazarim. So many demon lords this episode also, and they're planning something. Yuki, Laplace, Kazarim, to bring on the wall purges, the vote, when 3 is the majority, if I understood that correctly. So they're planning something because they have Clayman, Frey, and Milim, which I still have no idea what Milim is doing, working with Clayman. Is she actually on his side? Is she planning something else? Are they all getting manipulated by Yuki? I have so many questions after this episode, and I still want Clayman to get a huge punch from Rimuru for everything that he has done against Tempest. So that was the big bad side, as in the evil side, plotline happening towards at the beginning of the episode. But now, from last episode, with everybody coming in Tempest, we have Gazel, Elalud, the guys from Carrion, Albis, Sufia, Fuse also was there, starting this meeting that is gonna change the world. Honestly, we slime of thrones with everything that has been happening. Serious moment, everybody being serious, thinking of the future, and we have Veldora, which I felt that I did the same thing back in high school at our award ceremony, walking in casual clothes, and I think he had flip-flops also. Yeah, I'm Veldora, hey guys. Long time no see, I'm the evil dragon over there, and the faces they made, all of them shocked that Veldora was actually there, and Fuse. Poor guy. Last episode with the Falmouth, all of them being annihilated. This time Veldora, he just couldn't take it anymore, passes out completely. Poor dude, but thank you Fuse, I was laughing so much thanks to the reactions. I like reactions, the faces of surprise, shocked in anime characters so much. I don't know why, I just like it, and this one proved more than enough. But yeah, Rimuru has to handle a bit with Veldora, trying to calm him to say, hey, pay attention, I want to as an advisor, don't jump in, just be calm, cool and collected, relax a bit. But I like instantly Gazelle and Elalud wanted explanations about Veldora, which is quite understandable. This is why I liked it quite a lot this episode, because we finally have Rimuru being honest, telling them his full life story, him being reincarnation, the events that led them to here, everything that has happened. And they finally start making sense with the full picture, so to say. I like that they decided while they were talking to still be allies despite of everything, and they also have to decide what to do with the Falmouth army. And Gazelle has a plan to cover it up, because they have a way to do it, because not everybody knows that Rimur was the one responsible. I'm curious what story, how they're gonna spin it, not to make him the evil as to be the monsters are uniting against humanity, because this also helps them quite a lot, because the Western Church is gonna be the biggest problem, because they have a lot of power also, and also that mentality that all of the monsters are evil, they should be annihilated, and they have to play around it. And even Gazelle and Elalud were a bit apprehensive, so to say, going against the church. They still gonna be on Rimuru's side, but you gotta see how much power the church has, and also with Hinata, but I'll get to that. Now, Elalud was also there because he felt responsible how his daughter and him, by telling Rimuru how to become a Demon Lord, he feels responsible as they created a Demon Lord, and he's kind of correct. Now, I like that Rimuru's getting very powerful allies, like countries now. With Falmouth, they're also gonna take over Falmouth with Yum. I like that quite a lot. I'm also very interested how they're gonna go about it. Gazelle now, Elalud and the Empire. He has full authority of the Emperor, which we still haven't met, if I remember correctly. Which I want to see what kind of a person he is. But now they finally got clarification with Veldora and Rimuru. Back to the meeting with everybody. Fuse is finally awake. But poor guy, still very overwhelmed over there. And Rimuru finally told everybody his story, reincarnation, not just Elalud and Gazelle, how he got here, him being a reincarnation and all of that. And the key point they stopped a bit was Hinata, because she's very, very powerful and with the church, and they're the biggest problem. Now, Rimuru tells them he couldn't get a word in, he couldn't talk to her, reason with her, she just wanted him dead. Now, this is where something is off, and probably everybody felt something off with Hinata when Rimuru and her met, because even Fuse knows that Hinata is a good person, reasonable, helping people and so on, and something doesn't add up with what Rimuru experienced and how even Fuse and Gazelle know about Hinata, their information about how she is. Now, also very good question was, why, if she's such a good person, why didn't she stop the rituals with summoning Outworlders and abusing them? That was a very good question. Now, they have a bunch of theories. Maybe she didn't know, maybe she's manipulated. I also have some of my theories, but I can't place my finger. How, since she is a good person, she seems like a good person, why is she on the side of the church? And what is going on with everything behind that? Is Yuki also responsible with manipulating her? Is it this big brain manipulating everybody behind the scenes? Now, honestly don't know, but we get a glimpse that the countries are hiding that they're using the summoning ritual to summon Outworlders. If they say it is so, it is so, because hey, we didn't do it, everybody, they can't prove they actually did it. Now, I liked Diablo instantly volunteering himself. I'm just gonna go in and deal with Hinata. But no, Shion also jumps in, kind of butting heads a bit. Who's gonna be the one to deal with Hinata and who's the stronger one? Honestly, as much as I like Shion, which is one of my favorite characters in the series, I don't think she would be able to beat Diablo, especially after him getting named. I don't know, but I'm leaning more towards Diablo in a head-to-head battle, but Shion might surprise me. Who knows? But Rimuru stops them, thankfully, and Veldora in the back. Me too, I wanted to join in. Poor guy, but he denied everything. I like the interaction and relationship, how much they get along, Rimuru and Veldora, and everybody kind of accepted that fact. They're also gonna have to deal with Veldora being back. Now I forgot to mention that. But this is where Rimuru kind of has an introspection a bit with Raphael also, thinking who sold out Rimuru to Hinata, and they both come to the same conclusion that Yuki is responsible, he's the prime suspect, so to say, and they might be correct, honestly, because with as much influence as he has, he definitely, and with everything that has been revealed at the beginning of the episode, I'm gonna say he is responsible. I really want Rimuru and Yuki face to face now. But before we get further, of course, the other shoe had to drop. Not everything has been going according to their plans, because we have Ramirez slamming in literally into the windows over there, coming in as fast as possible with bad news. Apparently, Tempest is doomed to fall. What that means, I have no idea. Is Clayman, Milim attacking, somebody else attacking? I don't know, I have so many questions after this episode, but I'm having a lot of fun with Slime. I'm happy we're getting to bigger scales, dealing with the powerhouses of the world, so to say. Who's gonna win, who's scheming. It feels definitely a bit like Game of Thrones, but anime style. And I'm curious what you guys thought about the episode. What are your theories? What was your favorite moment? Mine was definitely Fuse again with his reactions. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about the episode. If you're a source material reader, please remember, no spoilers. If you're anime only, I would love to talk to you guys. As for the source material guys, how do you feel so far? Have they skipped any big information? If so, let me know down in the comments below. As always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So I'll see you again on the next one. Keep enjoying slime. Bye bye.